Okay, welcome to BAM Sports. And for the first time on this channel, we are going to be doing something funny. We're going to be reacting to ESPN's World Cup predictions of who they think is going to be like the most players that will define the World Cup. And the reason I'm doing it is because I saw online the reactions are so ridiculous. I saw some ridiculous takes made by these people, and it's flooring me. So I want to react to like the full video with you guys. If you guys can, please like, share, subscribe, because this will get me through it. In spite of what is happening at Chelsea Football Club and everywhere else. So without further ado, let us get into this video.
Okay, here comes the countdown. We're going to start with West.
In big 2026, why are we talking about Weston McKennie? Someone that is washed. Like, I remember when he went to Juventus at first, I thought he was going to be like semi-decent, but he didn't do much. And then I think he went to Leeds, also didn't do much. Obviously, I know this is clip farming, right? What they need to do is clip farming. But Weston McKennie, the guy that I don't know what his position is. He started off as a midfielder, like a deep line midfielder, then went to attacking, then went as a centre back, then as a right back. No.
Weston McKennie of the United States of America.
No.
Listen, he's 27 years old. He plays for Juventus.
He's 27. I thought he was like 30.
Can play literally any position but keeper. He's in the midst of the single most influential player. And as you're seeing in these highlights, you're going to
like if they said he was going to be the most important player for America, fine. But the World Cup,
see him all over the pitch playing again. Or, you know, any of 10 different.
Bro, I trust in N'Golo Kante, and Kante is like more closer to retirement than N'Golo. There's no way.
Different spots on the field. He might be the X factor for the United States. Love it. Moving on to number 25, Saka. Only.
You know, this is decent. Like, I understand. But you know, this man is washed. Like, in 2026, this man is washed. I know that he's having. I can't even say he's having a good season for Arsenal because Arsenal's attack is nonsense. It is dog. Even when he is playing. Like, I think the best Saka played was in 2023. That was like the best he played. I can't even say that, yeah, he's going to be influential for England. Because, bro, that England attack is just Harry Kane and inshallah.
24 years old, already in his second World Cup. I mean, you're hedging your bet a bit. No, could they win it for the
out? England isn't a bad shout. In terms of my shouts, I'd go France, Spain, Brazil, Argentina, and then England.
First time in since 66? Could they? Maybe. Yeah, I think maybe is probably.
Maybe.
I think maybe
I'm gonna lean towards Slim, but hey,
it's still my one of my adopted squads. That's good. Number 24, Brew, Mo Salah.
Yeah, I mean.
Mo Salah. If this was Mo Salah like last year, I'd understand. But Mo Salah.
Can he return the form that he showed a year or so ago in leading Egypt to the knockout rounds? And he's one of the greatest African players of all time.
Yep.
All right, two-time African Footballer of the Year. Last year, he was phenomenal for Liverpool, leading them to the Premier League championship. But he's kind of...
I'm sorry, I know it's ESPN and they don't understand football, but Premier League champion.
Gone into a slump since then, but here come the African Cup of Nations. He
up against Belgium in Seattle for their first game. Number 23, Rafinha.
Okay, this is a decent shout. Like, Rafinha is actually really, really good. Hopefully he's fit, because that is someone that Brazil are going to need. But Rafinha is a very, very good shot. I see this. I see this.
Yeah, Nick. 29-year-old Brazilian midfielder, the very rare late bloomer. He is my pick for the Golden Ball. Really? Which is player of the tournament. Not Golden Boot, which is
It honestly depends on how Brazil's World Cup squad is going to go. Like if Brazil like do horribly, then he's not gonna win it. But honestly, I can see it. But there could be 2, 3, 4 more players.
Goal scorer, Golden Ball player of the tournament. As I
Number 22 headed back to the United States. Flow back.
Who is he? Obviously, I know who Balogun is, but who? World Cup 2026. You must be out of your mind thinking that someone like this is gonna do that. I'm sorry, this is like honestly clip farming, but it's the funniest bit of clip farming ever.
Balogun.
It can't just be Pulisic scoring. And so he's gonna
You know what, fair? It can't be Pulisic scoring. Balogun. Is that how bad American like strikers are? I remember the days of London Donovan, Clint Dempsey, dogs. But Balogun, hopefully he's good, man. I remember Arsenal, he was playing at Arsenal and they wanted him to play at striker. Then they sold him and then they were complaining. But we'll see, man.
the U.S. is going, even with the relatively fortuitous group stage draw, if they're going to have success, he's going to have to.
I wonder how. Number 21, Bruno Fernandes from Portugal, bro.
Okay, this is a good shout. Bruno's good. He's coming into good form at United. I could see this. This is a good shot. This is actually a decent shot.
All right, this guy lives under the microscope. He's the captain of Manchester United, and he's creative.
I can't lie to you. Portugal will not win a World Cup with that man. You see that man at the back? Pedro Lombaneto. Never. Never with Pedro Neto on the wing.
If his passing range is limitless, he
like you could put it on a plate for him. Neto. Never.
Covers all types of ground.
Morocco, Hakimi.
27-year-old.
Another actually decent shoot.
Defender for PSG, fresh. They allowed 1 total goal. However, you're seeing in these highlights, despite being a defender, he is put Morocco on his back.
Number 19, Pedri.
Okay, they're going well, pretty well. Pedri's not also a bad shout. That's an actually decent shout. Pedri is a decent shout.
23, another Barcelona player on the list. Is he the best player in the world? Some people say yes. Reminds me a little bit of Kyrie, the way he controls the ball, handle.
What? Okay, I don't know if American football like that, but what? I'm sorry, dude. First things first, let's not make those analogies, please.
Right. Touch, classic Spanish possession football. Spain, of course, always a powerhouse. Doué from France.
Okay, another decent one if he plays though, because there's Mbappe, there's Olise, there's Barcola, there's Thuram. There's Dembele. Depends on if he plays, but that's a decent shot.
I love this guy. All right, he's technically gifted groups that we're gonna see of attacking players in this field. So I can't wait to see what this guy does in his first time on the big stage.
Number 17, Lautaro.
If Argentina play Lautaro Martinez as striker in the World Cup, guaranteed they're not going far. Guaranteed. I've seen this man. This man only performs in an Inter Milan shirt. Puts on an Argentina shirt, this man is useless. Useless. Even in a penalty shootout. This man is useless. I've seen this man miss sitters for Argentina when they won the World Cup. They won the World Cup in spite of Lautaro Martinez, not because of him. I put Alvarez in front of him. You can put whoever, not this man.
Martinez, Nick.
28-year-old forward for Inter Milan. I watched him in person in Milan.
With number 16, friend of the show,
And can I say, who? I can put 5 different defenders ahead of Chris Richards. Who? Bro. It's kickfall. It's rage bait. It's rage bait. Let me calm down. It's rage bait. But Chris
Richards, center back, headed to number 15, Mane from Senegal, bro.
Yeah, remember?
You know, fair. It's probably his last World Cup. I haven't seen him play. I don't know what his form is in Saudi, but he will be instrumental for Senegal in that World Cup, along with Nicholas Jackson and all the other attacking people.
Remember, 24 years ago, Senegal made a historic run to the quarterfinal round.
And Norway.
Yeah.
No, they got a tough
rough
draw.
one.
Yeah.
Tough draw.
Next up, number 14, Jude Bellingham, Nick.
22.
I could see Bellingham, depending on what Tuchel decides, whether it's Bellingham, Palmer, Morgan Rogers, Foden, whoever he picks.
2-year-old for Real Madrid. Some believe the best player on the team. He scored one of the best goals of the decade, a bicycle kick in stoppage time in the 24 euros against Slovakia.
I believe in
What?
due dates.
Oh, yeah, you guys do believe in due dates. That is true.
England is due.
Yeah, that is true. They are due.
They are due.
Number 13, Jamal.
Yeah, Jamal Musiala would also be a good shout, depending on if he's ready, if he's fit, if he's firing. Germany will have to rely on him for it. Not Havertz, because that man is nonsense. But Walter Mada also. I don't know with Germany. I genuinely don't know. This is probably one of the weakest squads going into a World Cup.
Musiala, torn loyalty.
In the field.
Yeah.
Number
Let's just
12,
keep
one
it
of
at that.
my favorite players in the whole.
You know what? If Son can turn up, man. If not, then they'll be cooked. They play South Africa, Mexico, and is it Denmark? I don't know if Denmark qualified, but one of those European countries.
Tournament, son.
No, you hit it on the head, Wiles. I mean, he's one of the most beloved players in the world because he grew the game in Asia. Also played 4.5 years for Mauricio Pochettino, the Team USA coach. They won a championship back in 2019 together. So that's a little story.
What did they win? What did they? Oh, they won an Asia Cup. I thought he was talking about Poch and Son. I was like, Spurs? Trophy?
Storyline for you to look at as well.
There's an underdog, KW, that might actually make some noise.
Yeah?
Is South Korea. Yeah, or Korea Republic, pardon me. They got a shot.
They open up against Mexico in Guadalajara.
Oh my God, what happened to Virgil? He'd be instrumental for the Netherlands. Him, Van der Beek, Van Heck. That defense will actually be one of their strong points.
Number 11, Virgil van Dijk.
Quite simply, I think, certainly arguably, maybe inarguably, the greatest center back in the world of this century. He's 30.
No. No. No.
34 years old. He plays for Liverpool. Also, the last World Cup.
Welcome back to First Things First. We are counting down the 26 players who will define World Cup.
You know what? Despite the kind of mishaps, it's been decent. Like they kind of know what they talk about. I don't care about the numbers, like where they're ranked, because that doesn't do anything much for me. But the players that they've chosen is quite decent.
2026. Our countdown is now in the top 10 with number 10.
I don't know about Modric, bro, in 2026. Like, I think he might be finished. I don't think he's going to get much minutes. I genuinely don't know what they're going to do with him.
Nick, you love all Lukas. Luka Modric.
Yes, especially Lucas with this type of name, but also, you know what I also like? Ageless athletes.
Yes.
I like a perennial favorite, and Croatia, led by Luka Modric.
I'm actually really interested to see what this Croatia side will look like, especially like with the likes of Modric, Rakitic, even Kovacic not being at their best or just like at their peak or past their peak. I wouldn't be surprised if they like got knocked out early, but I would be really, really interested to see how this team like looks right now.
Obviously,
Great question.
Wow.
Number
Okay, another good one. This one's a good one. Especially if he can stay fit. He is the Ballon d'Or winner going into the World Cup. Yeah, I'm expecting big things from Dembele. He didn't play an instrumental role in the last one, and then the other one in which they did win, he wasn't like the focus. It wasn't about that. I can see the focus being on him in this one.
9, headed to France, Dembele.
Hey, this guy could go nuclear. Now, look, last time we saw him in the World Cup, tough outing for him. He had the penalty against Argentina, the foul, led to their penalty kick, opened the scoring for them.
Yes, he did. And he got subbed off, I think, in halftime. So, yeah, he needs a big performance in this World Cup.
Then
What a run with PSG too.
Okay, another big one. If Bayern Munich, I will say this now, if Bayern Munich win the Champions League and England go on a deep run, he could be one of the favorites for the final.
Number 8, Harry Kane, get in. England's all-time leading goal scorer, 8 in the World Cup. Missed a penalty in 2022, wasn't great. England goes home. He's 32, had a renaissance at Bayern. This would be obvious.
There's a long history between the U.S. and England. We got a reason to root against them. I mean, we had to break off. It's 250 years, not
numbers.
He actually needs a big performance for Brazil because the same Vini that plays for Brazil is not the same Vini that plays for Real Madrid. So we'll have to see what he does.
7, Vinny Jr.
Listen, he's the face of Brazilian soccer. His mate, fellow forward, is out with a torn ACL. So they're going to need, my guy that we discussed earlier, who was my pick to win MVP of the tournament, essentially the golden ball, Rafinha, to be great. He's going to have to be great if Brazil's finally going to get back where they belong.
Through Brazil in Group C, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland. Number 6, the pride of Hershey.
He's actually going to need a big World Cup, but why is he number 6, though? I mean, I know it's Americanized and everything, it's ESPN. But damn, dog. And it's a last Christian Pulisic performance where you're like, this man is a dog. I can remember it being for Chelsea against Man City when he ran past the whole defense. I haven't seen him play that well for Inter. That's like a talent. Okay.
Pennsylvania Christian Pulisic.
Well, look, he may be the greatest American.
He's got to be great. He's got to go on deeper.
Needs 3 goals to pass Eric Winalda for 4th most in U.S. history.
Fair enough, Haaland.
Number 5, Holland from Norway, Nick.
I'm actually really excited to see Norway. They've got, not Odegaard, but they've got Haaland. They've got players. They have a decent squad that can actually go semi-far. They can be dark horses to the electoral polls.
I believe the single most intimidating force in professional soccer.
I think he wanted.
Will be in the running for the Golden Boot, which is most goals scored in the tournament.
I could actually see him winning it. Actually, I can't see him winning it because of the group. But if they had an easier group, if they had a Curacao or whatever, that he'd definitely win it.
Even if they only make it to the quarterfinals, it might take 10 goals for him.
They'll be in Foxborough June 16th. They also have a matchup against our next guy, June 26th, Mbappe in France, bro.
Yeah, I told you guys I picked France to win it all.
The dictator, Kylian Mbappe. He's also going to need a big World Cup. He's had 2 massive World Cups in the past, 2018 and 2022. Recently, because of Real Madrid, they've let him down. So if he has a great World Cup, I could actually see him winning that Ballon d'Or.
He is the main reason why. Now, Nick, if they do win this, is he already the best ever? I mean, and so Kylian Mbappe, man,
Number 3, Lamine Yamal. He's 18. He debuted. Will just be.
Spain kind of needs a big World Cup because obviously they're gonna win the league, but they're failure in the Champions League, and I don't see them going anywhere with Barca. I don't think anything with Barca will lead into a trophy. Second, Ronaldo. I can see him going far because of Portugal, but I don't think he's gonna get many minutes that will lead him to that World Cup.
Years old, Cristiano Ronaldo from Portugal.
Resumes. Number 1 is
he locked
Cristiano Ronaldo. He already has the World Cup.
Messi. I can see it. Obviously, he's gonna go throw crowds and stuff, but I don't know about the minutes and stuff because Argentina is very talented in terms of their attack. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this whole video. It is so fun. It is so fun. And don't forget to like this.